Hello, and welcome back to the Talos Principle 2, where we are making a steady progress on our Wooded Plateau area. We concentrated on getting the stars and lost puzzles in the previous episode. We also found the lab and solved a few of these puzzles back up on the seesaw in order to get one of the stars. But now we can concentrate on going through the puzzles in their order as they appear. So let's go back to number 1. I mean, I can of course go out of order, as I already did with numbers 3 and 8. But no, I will go in order now, because I feel like doing it in order. Bam! Quantum tunneling. Cool. No! Can't get it. But I need both of them over here. Oh well. Maybe you cannot get it, but you can enter it. Dum dum. Grab it. Place it. Leave it. Given that you have a whole crew, can't they just both stand on the buttons while I activate the thing?
Any progress on the particle clouds, Melville? It's pretty clear they're integral to how all of this functions.
I've gathered a lot of data, but I still have a lot of numbers to crunch before I can give you an answer. And I can't guarantee that my answer won't be another question. I'm glad we don't get headaches.
This stack just scared me. Mutual aid. I have a jammer, a source that just slams. Okay. Well, I can do that. Interesting. Can I? No, that won't really work like that. Why would I need it here? Or there. Oh, you can do this, by the way. Except not really. But you can do this. Except not really.
know something that's weird about these puzzles? They're not replicas of the simulation puzzles, like the ones in the museum.
Wasn't there an artist who did an exhibition a few years ago that involved new puzzles of some kind?
That was Barzai. It was called Trials of an Imagined Past. I tried to get you to come along. You thought it would be boring.
Were they similar?
No, not at all.
Was it boring?
I thought it was interesting.
These guys are lovely. So we got 3. Yeah, that would be 4. Okay. Let's see. Placement. Okay. Got it. We also have a drillable wall over here. Interesting. And a connector over here. Well, let's get the connector first. With the connector and the drill, I should be able to... Where would it go, by the way? Interesting. No, but seriously, I do not see... Oh. Oh. And how would I disable this one? Can I even disable this? Oh, maybe. Oh, wait a second. I need connector. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So we need to place this thing over here. And we need to take away this thing. And we need to connect you and you over here and start you both. That would be our number 4. And then we can go to 5. The Progenitor Portrait Series. Hi everyone, this is the latest in my portrait series. I've always had a deep respect for the progenitor Alexandra Drennan. She didn't just create the founder and save humanity, she also tried to instill us with a sense of beauty and wonder. It was good to be human. As usual, please keep in mind that we should focus on engagement with the work. Don't ask yourself whether it's good or bad, but how it makes you feel. Beautiful work, Rodam. Gives me a bittersweet, wistful feeling. She must have been a great person. To me, it really captures her bravery in the face of what the cosmos had thrown at her. It's well done, but I'm not sure it's appropriate for us to depict the progenitor in this way. If I would ask myself what does it make me feel, it make me, like, you know this feeling when you dream about something big and you hope for something real good in your life, or like real good for the entire humanity as a species. Your painting powerfully evokes her belief in a bright future. She really did believe we would build a better world, didn't she? Her words always inspire me. They do? You should try listening more carefully. She wanted us to reach for the stars, not mope around worrying about the sins of our ancestors. The Progenitor spoke in metaphors. The stars are within us. Oh, give me a break. Let's not derail this thread, okay? Thank you. Number 5. Where can I find number 5? You just point me in this direction. Oh, I can see them actually on my navigator thingy. Oh yeah, we passed number 5. That's true. Duet. So many walls. So many walls. Damn it. No, not this thing. Yeah, this would allow me to extract it out. Not quite though. You're gonna take it this way. So, can you disable this field? No. What can I disable? Can disable this thing for some reason. How would I get you? Can you even disable this? No, you cannot. And you cannot hit this one? The hell? How do I get you? Let's see, I have a drill in my disposal that is right now confined to this placement, right? Taking the jammer out of this thing is useless because there is another force field, so I need to somehow maybe take it through here or just control it through this place. I cannot disable this thing because it's like blocked too much. But maybe if you create this hole. Okay, that might work actually. Yes, okay. Then this is good. This is good because we have 2 drills. What do we do with them? Maybe you don't need it in this containment because maybe you can take 1 drill out. With 1 drill out, you can would that help you though? You can only disable this thing as the jammer if the jammer is somewhere here. Then it will have a direction, or you need to take the jammer inside. But in any case, that means that the jammer needs to go out. How the heck do we do that? I can bring it here. Well, okay, and from here you might have a okay. Okay. So I don't need that anymore. I can do that though. Whee! Now I need to place you here. Get out. Grab you. Can't do anything yet because I need more stuff. Damn it! That's a lot of back and forth, but I think we're getting there. Yes. The bridge should be available for us now, but we have a few more puzzles to solve. Passage. So, we need to find the fan. We need to find something to make the fan work. And we have other interesting stuff around here. For example, this drill. That can only drill the stuff for itself. Why? Because it's fun. No, clearly we need another drill to make this thing work. Can you not just place it here and then not cool. So, I am thinking that I will need to take that drill out of the wall. Doesn't matter which drill you are taking right now. Problem is, we now need to extract the fan from out there. And that is quite a conundrum. Except, not quite. Because you can maintain the hole. And now I can take another one. Now what that means is that I can take one of you here. I will need this fan. I will take you. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is like the intended solution, but I dropped the fan mid-flight. Oh. I did not account for that. Wait, what? What in the water? Oh, seriously, what the heck is that place? Okay, that was a solution. Did not expect to find a thing over there. That quite surprised me. Now then. Booyah. Ow! Okay, let's talk.
I can't stop thinking about Miranda. A new person not born in New Jerusalem? Can you imagine that? I wonder what it's like to be her.
Well, we don't know if she's lonely. Maybe she's more free than we are.
Free? In what way?
Unencumbered by society, by expectations.
Is that how you feel about New Jerusalem? Like you've been forced into a role you didn't want?
No, I'm just talking crap out of my mouth. No, I was just talking about the Miranda.
She did sound very, I don't know, wise, enlightened, like she had a sort of lightness to her.
What do you make of these labs?
They're very different from the rest of these structures in that they serve a clear purpose. Everything else is kind of surreal, but the labs are places where people lived and worked. I don't know what that means, but I think it means something.
That is clearly an answer that I could have given. That certainly means something. You cannot argue with that. Things mean at least something. Eye of the Needle. What do we have here? We have a wall. Do we have another wall over here? Well, we have a connector. We have a sink over here. Another sink over there. And the source all the way over here. Well, I can do this right now. And that at least removes this thing. But now... How do I do the rest? Was it the wrong one? I need a hole in this wall. For that, I need to make a passage. No. You cannot jam this thing through the... Ow. So all you can do is jam this thing? Why? Yeah, that's my problem. But if you... If you move this thing over there, you can... Oh, I see what we need to do. Okay. So I need to find a way to get connector over here so that it can like shoot all the way from here and then there, which means I somehow need to find a way to keep this gate open for me to pass back and from, which means I do need to deal somehow with the damn jammer. How? Oh, hang on. you can do this. Which now you are not required. Also give me back my thing. Now I can move you here. The cube is not used, right? Right. Okay. Hold on, I'm cooking here. Boom.
Good. Let's get some measurements from this particle cloud.
And now we can go to my favorite puzzles, the Terminus. Terminus. However you wish to call them, okay? Byron?
Hey there, 1K.
Sup? What do you make of this, Miranda?
Going on what little we have, honestly, she reminds me of myself when I'd just been born. I came out from the dam at night, and the sky was full of stars. I felt a reverence then, an almost ecstatic connection to the sublime. The universe seemed like a miracle. And to exist within it was the greatest possible honor. That view was tempered in time, but I've always tried to hold on to as much of it as I could.
You know what slightly bothers me? Is that new humans have almost old humans' eyes. Is that an efficient arrangement? Is that a cosmetical thing? What's that all about? Really? You give me a straight piece and you cannot? How dare you? I guess that's better than nothing. Okay, maybe. Yeah, that's not too bad. And you need to interconnect them, and you can see which faces can only connect to which ones. It becomes a little bit easier. Oh. Okay. Time for another mega structure. Time for another Sphinx. Let's go. You're not Sphinx.
Creature of clay, you have strayed from your garden and entered a domain that is beyond your ken. Turn back now, before you harm yourself and others.
Who are you?
I am, like you, another lost child of Hephaestus in the kingdom of Artemis. But though I am lost, I know my purpose, to stand between you and the flame.
Well, we were invited here.
Prometheus had no authority to summon you. He is rash and foolish and given to trickery, but his schemes lead only to ruin. Therefore heed my warning. The flame is not for you.
We need to know more about these technologies for the future of New Jerusalem.
You seek the flame of enlightenment, but remember that fire can also burn.
Sure, lady. Is it also green? Blue.
How many of those bloody things are there?
I think that was Pandora, which matches the other one being Prometheus.
They seem to be locked in some kind of conflict.
Might be wise to avoid getting caught in the crossfire until we understand what these entities actually are.
Well, we have activated another tower. We have acquired a few more stars. I suggest that we return to the astronomical temple. I wonder if I can fall or if they calculate my speed and distance. My speed and direction, and they know that I will not fall and I will make the gap, or if you can actually fall to your doom. So yeah, we'll go back to the temple right now. We'll submit the stars that we have. We'll see if that make any difference. And after that, we'll head to East 3 and we spend some time over there. Okay, and each phase you have 3 towers, 3 lights. So when you activate the third tower, this whole phase will open, or will we be able to explore the mega structure as soon as we open one of the phases? Only one way to find out, right? Stars have been released. Back to the gondola we go, or however you wish to call this, train cart, mine cart. Anyways. And now it's time for the E3. Eastern Wetlands, a region of low hills interspersed with small bodies of water, overshadowed by a gargantuan star-like construct. But the amount of stuff is absolutely the same. Same 2 stars, same single lost lab, same single gold puzzle, 2 lost puzzles, and 8 main ones.
1K brought up an interesting question earlier. Where did all the tech in the labs come from? So, I had a look at the serial numbers. And it turns out the answer is New Alexandria.
Oh. Wow, I guess that makes sense. After the explosion, the colony was abandoned. Nobody ever went back for all that stuff.
We had enough to deal with. So many dead.
So that's one question answered. But how did they go from scavenged Alexandria tech to all this?
How did we go from nothing to where we are now? Through the application of reason and the right tools.
Whoa! That looks menacing. This statue is very intriguing, the structure over there is intriguing, the structure there is intriguing.
Look at the size of that structure.
How does the material support so much weight? Is it the same stuff as the other buildings?
Yeah. I know it looks like some type of concrete, but the molecular structure is completely different. Whatever it is, it's a lot stronger and less brittle.
Are the labs made out of the same material?
No, that's just ordinary concrete. Although it does have some molecular weirdness going on too. Too little variation in the grain.
Okay, I think they are now presenting me that you do not have a vast space over here to deal with, but you need to go around the obstacle. Which I believe is a little bit more convenient. Because you limit yourself in like what options to... Well, okay. It's again debatable. Because on the one hand, for me, you have less options to work with, which means less chances that you will get lost and confused. On the other hand, because you have less options, you may feel that you have less of a freedom in applying your problem-solving skills. You are given less freedom in solving the puzzle. So, double-edged sword. Just look at that.
Just when I thought we'd found all the weird stuff.
It worked. I made a statue. Well, it half worked. The design wasn't balanced, so it fell over and broke. It was very dramatic. But the good news is that it all works in principle. Imagine what we could do using stone, part of environment. Miranda.
So, humanity is great. I really believe that, and that's why I'm here. But I have to be honest with you, individual people, not always my favorite. I'm not the smartest guy ever, and I know that. But there are some people, man, some people are just so dumb. I don't even know if they're actually conscious. Sometimes I think their whole lives might be like a dream. They're just stumbling around, no idea what's going on, mumbling some random nonsense. And the thing you have to understand about our time period is that a lot of these people wield enormous power. They run whole countries and corporations. Yeah, that's right. We've handed over our civilization to people I wouldn't trust to tie their own shoelaces. And if they're dumb, then what are we? I don't honestly have an answer to that, so just please try to do better.
That's an interesting arrangement over here. I know that I wanted to stick to a path, but I just thought the beach looks kinda nice. We can just wander the beach. Wall along the shoreline. Maybe find some artifact. And there is like some weird statue of like two dudes with... Stop spawning foxes out of thin air. That's just so immersion breaking. So yeah, just a couple of dudes standing there. Doing nothing. Oh, what the...
We begin with the self because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city
we heard that as a matter of fact.
The cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact?
I kid you not, you can just aimlessly wander around this place and you will discover some interesting stuff here and there. Like, what the heck is that thing over there? Miranda?
When we go to New Jerusalem, I'm going to have a cat. He's going to be black and white, and his name is going to be Bean. And I'm going to make sure that he never gets sick, and he never gets old, and he'll be my best friend forever.
Well, this fox does not even run on the ground. Each single individual area feels so vast. Like, we spend a lot of time just exploring the East 1. I stick to the roads on East 2, but here, East 3, look at that, what is that thing? Why do I see it? What does it mean? Some kid on a playground. Hide and seek? And why does nobody comment on that? I mean, clearly they can see my stream, right? I mean, those are at least two structures that I noticed on my trip that I wanted to visit. So the big concrete statue with a terminal inside, with a palm reader inside. And then another with a statue of the Straton, over there. Then there was another kind of structure on the opposite shore, but given that I'm going by the coastline, it will take a bit. I'm just wondering what if there is something interesting on the coastline. Okay. That is another Sphinx, so you just need to find that's the big statue. I know where this is. Okay, that might be some kind of a treasure hunt for the switch or something. Because that is more or less what we did with the previous Sphinx statue. You need to find some switches here and there that you need to flip. So, given that we know where the big dude is, and the giant spiky thing is another reference point. Oh, we saw a recording of a kid by this playground. Pachyderm? Called an elephant. Yeah, whatever the heck this thing is. Okay, there is a terminal though. Lifthrasir.
The rotting remains of the old world should fill me with melancholy. Even here on this remote island, our ancestors could not escape their fate. And yet, I find there is something pathetic about these ruins that evokes anger and even contempt. I feel it is a mistake to accept this catastrophe with equanimity. What we see here should offend us. When witnessing this triumph of entropy, we should aspire to a warrior spirit, even a kind of hate of the past and its failures that will never allow such a thing to happen again.
Why would you hate or be angry at the foundational principle of life itself? That entropy always wins, man. Always. Whatever you're doing, it will just eventually you cannot fight it. Universe tends to go bonkers. That's life, man. I see a few of these, but the statue points in this way, east. So we need to find a puzzle to the east which has a connector, and then we also need to actually connect these things. But I feel like I might be slowly approaching the dude again. What's that? Does that have some deeper meaning? I have no idea, mate. It just is. So yeah, I got completely derailed from my stick to the path plan. And in the spirit of abandoning plans, I only now wish to find the dude again, and from the dude to attempt to find a secret switch to solve the Sphinx puzzle. Because that's the dude. Right here. There he is. That looks like the thing. See? The thing. So let's go to the thing. This thing. And try to find the secret switch. I mean, it does not point exactly to this thing, it points a little bit to the side. Do I expect a random switch just out in the field? I'm upset that I cannot zoom in on this photo somehow. So, like, I think it points somewhere over here. I mean, X marks the spot. There are a few of these. Ah. Got him. Now we need to find where the bird is. Easier said than done at this point. And is there a path to a bird? Okay, I see the bird, but it's so far over there. I see some path. And I see somebody just chilling over there and thinking about life. No. You do not look very chilling.
There's so much to discover on this island that sometimes it overwhelms me. Every lake, every forest contains an incredible, interconnected, permanently changing network of organisms. And every one of those organisms is almost infinitely complex and contains other organisms within itself. It seems impossible to ever really grasp, but then, step by step, I do understand. It takes time and effort, but it's not impossible. And there's a lot of joy to be found in simply taking the time to truly study something. I spent 5 years studying a single flower, and it never got boring.
Okay, I found a bird. I abandoned the paths once again. But I found a bird. There you are. Boom.
The wheel turns, but without the road, it cannot move.
That feels factually incorrect. Alright, so I think it was a great point for us to take another moment to breathe out, to relax, to chill a little bit. Definitely enjoying exploring this new area. I might want a little bit of switch in the formula already, in terms that every area contains, as I said, the same 8 main puzzles, 2 lost, 1 web, 1 gold, 2 stars, right? I feel like maybe I want to switch it a little bit, like add a bit of more labs, add a bit of more stars, reduce the lost puzzles, maybe less main ones, I don't know, just throwing stuff in. But it's more like a nitpick, so like not really, it doesn't really upset me or anything, so just something that I noticed. In the next episode we will probably hunt down the local lab in this area, probably try to solve the Pandora statue with the green beam. I noticed some connectors on the tall structures, so that's that will guide us. And then as usual, lost puzzles, main puzzles, and the bridge. Rinse and repeat. I'm having the time of my life right now. I hope you do too. And with that, I would like to say thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. And if that is the case, then please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.